Welcome to another edition of I Love Investments. I am Kamari Ellis, and today we're going to talk about Whole Foods. In particular, some of Whole Foods' practice and how it's been relating to their stock price. A couple months ago, Whole Foods got found guilty of basically misrepresenting themselves and overcharging their customers because their weighting system was out of whack. A lot of people didn't like it. They saw a lot of backlash for it. Actually, there is an article in today's Wall Street Journal actually talking about that. Oddly enough, yesterday the Food Beast released an article stating that Whole Foods is buying fish and cheese being produced by cheap prison labor. So we had the scale incident, and now we have a cheap prison labor issue that really doesn't stand in line with their overall mission. Now, just to give you a little bit of context, we were talking about this yesterday in the group Stock Market Tigers. If you're looking for a place to talk about stock and investing, that's the place to come, Stock Market Tigers. And some folks didn't understand why prison labor being used by Whole Foods is an issue. Well, Whole Foods for a long time has kind of been, the old guard of all things right when it comes to fair trade, all things right when it comes to protecting the environment and corporate responsibility. So to me and many of the customers of Whole Foods don't really see this as being in line with their overall brand. Now, for the record, I am biased. I am probably a Whole Foods groupie. I love Whole Foods, probably only second to Wegmans. I like Wegmans a lot. So anytime I go to Whole Foods or Wegmans, I get kind of excited. And that's kind of bad for a dude to say he gets excited when he goes to the supermarket, but that's the truth. But going back to this, a lot of people don't like it, and they've kind of shown that, reflected that in the overall stock. So yesterday, after market, the stock price fell off by over 11%. So it was roughly at a 41-ish, dropped down to 35-ish. I'm not exactly sure why. I haven't dove down into it. But I just wanted to talk about how this miscongruence and what they're doing from their practices is not in alignment with their overall corporate responsibility. Because a lot of their consumers, and I would kind of be one of them, go to Whole Foods because they stand for all things right, so to speak, and their food is really of good quality. So I can't say that they don't have good quality, but we're also looking for a vendor who is not trying to take advantage of coffee farmers in Guatemala, and we're also not looking for Whole Foods to take advantage of prisoners in the Midwest either. One person tweeted that prison labor is not fair trade. Part of the reason why Whole Foods needs to be very, very concerned about their branding and their positioning is because there are a lot of other entrants in the marketplace. Target has a lot of organic food in their stores. Trader Joe's has a lot of organic food. Your other regional supermarket chains, they have organic food sections as well. And every time I go to the supermarket, I see those sections expanding. So right now, Whole Foods is not the only game in town. So they have to be cognizant of that. So they have to really tighten up their ship to make sure that they're able to stay in that kind of number one position when it comes to all things organic food, because they do have top of mind strategy, or top of mind positioning when it comes to organic food. That's why a lot of people go there. But I don't think they'll go there if they keep having these issues when it comes to prison labor and cheating their customers, basically. So I don't know. What do you think? Is it okay for Whole Foods to use prison labor, to use prison labor to source some of their materials, their fish and their cheese? Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below or send me a tweet. I'm Kamari Ellis, and I will see you next time with I Love Investments. Have a great day. Bye-bye.